Hey guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to like this video, comment, subscribe as well, and let's get into today's video. So I was inspired to come on here because I've been seeing a lot of media attention towards Black women getting invested in through Goldman Sachs. So we all know that Goldman Sachs came out with their initiative to invest in Black female entrepreneurship. But now I'm seeing that there is another initiative where Goldman Sachs is going to invest even more money in Black women-owned or Black women-centered nonprofits. So they're actually going to also participate in philanthropy for Black women. So I thought this was very, very important to talk about because there's a lot of people upset about this. And I just want to let you ladies know that you are worth the investment. The numbers don't lie. Black women being able to do the work, raise their children, graduate from college, start their own businesses, stay employed, those things don't go unnoticed. Considering the overall state of the Black community, how we have people in our community that do not measure up to the work that Black women as a collective are doing, they see that and they applaud that and they will reward us for it. Every time I come on certain spaces, I see a lot of vitriol towards Black women getting invested in. And you ladies are worth the investment. There's nothing that you're doing that is going unnoticed, right? If it's producing results, it's getting noticed, it's getting recorded, and people are looking at you as a good group of women to invest in and to gain something out of in the end. So there's always going to be haters. There's going to be naysayers. And all I have to say to that is, if you don't like what's happening, if you don't like that you're a part of a group that's not getting noticed or not getting invested in, it is up to you to change that. You cannot look at anyone else and blame them or get upset about them being noticed and them being appreciated. It's not up to anyone else to make sure that you get the reward that you want. It's up to you to make sure that you get the reward that you want. You have to put in the work, right? The days of handouts are over, ladies. The days of living in victimhood is over. It's time to get to work. It's time to correct. It's time to build, change, and plan for the future. So I just wanted to share with you all some of the articles that I've been coming across as well from Goldman Sachs. Goldman Sachs 1 million Black women announces latest round of investments, partnerships, and grants to kick off 2022. I know you can find this on Goldman Sachs Media Relations website. This was reported, I believe, last month, January 2022, where they announced the specific nonprofits that they have already chosen to invest in. So another thing I'm saying is that Goldman Sachs just announced it. They haven't put out the exact organizations that are getting the money. None of you Black women even know where this money is going. They're using you as pawns and all this other literally just BS, right? Black women are doing the work. There's no denying that. You cannot say that Black women who are doing the work, have their organizations, have their businesses in place, are suddenly just not worth being invested in. I've heard men say in this space that Black women are horrible with managing money. So instead of Goldman Sachs giving the money to Black women, they should give it to somebody else, right? Somebody else who's better at handling money. Well, here's the thing. Whoever else is better at handling money would have proved that by doing the work in creating organizations, by taking care of their kids, by graduating college, by investing themselves in their retirements, creating a stock portfolio. But how many people do we know in our community that are really doing that? How many people do we know in our community that are really out here doing the work at the level of Black women who are entrepreneurs, at the level of Black women who are single mothers trying to provide for their kids, at the level of Black women who are in school actively studying and reading to graduate from their classes and get their degrees to become productive citizens and enter into the labor force knowledgeable of what they need to do. There's not a lot of people in our community other than Black women that are doing that, right? And studies also show that Black women who are more educated and have more money are more likely to be married and stay married. They're more likely to create families and good families, create good homes. But there's people who are upset that Black women are at the caliber they're at and don't believe Black women are worth investing in. Well, ladies, you are. Corporations that are hundreds of years old recognize that you are worth an investment because you're a group of people. Black women are a group of people who were dealt horrible circumstances in our community, who, according to other data, were more likely to be taken out, were more likely to be abused, but yet we're producing in record numbers. And that is something other corporations are noticing. So in this picture, they've already picked the exact organizations and entrepreneurs across the country that they are investing in. Chime Solutions, Garmin America Elevate Initiative, Funding You, Wonder School, On the Road, Sendero Verde, and South Meadows. You can read these descriptions for yourself, that all of these programs and organizations are giving opportunity for people that are in underserved communities that are either Black women led or Black women centered, right? Chime Solutions, to provide capital to Shelley Wilson, co-founder of Chime Solutions, to accelerate its mission of creating jobs and economic opportunity for people in underserved communities. So technically, the men in our community are going to benefit from this money, but they're only going to benefit if they also want to get to work, right? It's no one else's fault that other people aren't starting these organizations. Black women are starting these organizations, and if they're going to be the only ones to do it, they deserve the investment. Plain and simple. Numbers, the government, nonprofits, those things don't lie. Okay, those are real stuff. That's real stuff that is recognized by real people, by heavy hitters, and they want to put their money into it. There's money out here, y'all. There's so much money out here that just gets wasted and thrown away or spent on frivolous things or just returned back to the government because there's not enough organizations available to keep these things running. And ladies, if you in general, if you're a person of color, it is imperative that you be involved in some kind of an organization. I suggest that Black women start more organizations where you can get funding to make the change you want to see in each other, in your children, and for your family overall. New philanthropic grants will be provided to expand the impact of the following 6 organizations across the country: Black Girls Breathing, Black Femme, Corner to Corner, Cretention Services of Greater Washington, Jeremiah Program, the Fund for the Social District of Philadelphia. Right? All of these organizations are doing the work. They're on the grounds hitting. Black Girls Breathing, to address systematic issues impacting Black women and girls' access to health care by providing free and accessible mental health care services. Black Femme, to transform school-based learning so that girls of color have the skills, habits, and resources to build and sustain personal wealth. Corner to Corner, to help underestimated entrepreneurs in Nashville plan, start, and grow their own small businesses. Cretention Services of Greater Washington, to support the social and emotional skills development of middle and high school aged girls from low income families to complete college and become economically secure. And then we have the last 2 down there. But I just want to say this. The reason why women are getting more investment is because women birth the kids. We need healthy women. We need women who have access to resources no matter what. If single mothers are being left for whatever reason by the fathers, They need resources and help to raise the next generation of kids. See, that's the thing about being a person who cares about community, legacy. You have to care about the next generation. You can't just care about yourself. You can't just care about what you're getting out of it. And if certain people in our community solely want to think about themselves, well, guess what? That's exactly why we're here in the first place. We're here because not enough people care about the next generation. We're here because people are mad that a certain group is getting invested in, which they're very much owed the investment. Goldman Sachs has announced the exact organizations that they're giving the money to. The heavy hitters, right, of the finance industry have been watching. Black women, they have been watching you. They have been watching you, which is why it is so important that you continue to accelerate your image. Be obsessed with servitude, because you will receive resources if you become a woman who loves to serve and give back and nurture and support. You will never get what you want if you want to navigate through scarcity, bitterness, hatred. You will never get what you want if you want to move in that. You have got to think higher. You have got to think about the bigger picture. It is more than you. It is more than us as Black women. It's the future. It's the future. We have never been seen as a threatening group of women to society. We have only been seen as a group of women that can offer up and produce results. We went from working in the kitchen to helping white man's children to now leading his companies that he once had. He's passing down the resources to us now to be in charge. Think of that however you will, but it's the truth. And as a woman, you should be welcoming those resources. You should be welcoming when a man can provide. Whether he's your man, he's your boss, he's your coworker, he's a man that you networked with at a seminar. And that's another thing, ladies. Go to these seminars. Volunteer. Be realistic, right? Create a reality where these things don't just exist in articles. Create a reality where people can read this online and go outside and see you serving the community. People are going to stay mad, right? There's a certain group of people that are upset that other people want to give to us. It's disgusting and it is shameful, and that is exactly why that group is going to get left behind. They don't want to do the work, and they get upset when you do it. They resent you. They're jealous. They wish they were you, when really they can learn some things not only from us, but from everyone else around them. They've actually had the ability to do that for hundreds of years. But it's not until you finally start getting the results, oh, now they feel some type of way. When the answers have been in front of them the whole time, when they've had the inspiration, when they've had the initiatives, but they never took it. Well, guess what? Black women did take it. Black women took the opportunities to do better. They chose to do better. And now they're finally getting the results. They're finally getting the results. Well, ladies, that's all I have for you in this video. Comment down below your thoughts. Like and subscribe if you're a first-time listener. Support the channel by my Cash App is linked down below. I really hope you ladies enjoyed. Turn on that notification bell. And I will catch you ladies in the next one. Bye.